Okay, this is my second live because my first live just shut itself down midstream, which is super annoying. So hopefully I'm back on now and you can see me. Let me just get this going. Let me just say, hopefully people can see me. Give me a block there. So just bear with me a second. If you can see me, hello. Okay, it's not showing I'm live yet on my side, so I'll just wait for it to show up. Hopefully it's working. It's not working. Can you see me? You can see. It's not showing on my side. I don't know why. Okay. I don't know why it's not working. I think I might just need to give... I don't know what's going on here. If you can see me, that's the most important thing. No donations because I've got a load here to do. Just bear with me a sec. I just had a real technical problem happen there. I'll tell you what happened. Let me just try and get it up my side first here. So as long as you can see me, that's the most important thing. It's not working on my side for some reason. So, okay, this is the way it's going to have to be then. So, I can't take any more donations during this live. I can't even access it on my tablet, okay? Let me see if it's working on my phone. I've got everyone's donations written down here. Palami, if you're there, you don't need to be emailing me things. I've already got everything. Okay, you don't need to email me. I've just spent time writing them all down, okay? But for some reason, I hate it when there's technical issues. It really is so frustrating, okay? But everything happens for a reason. Yeah, this is what my life looks like, okay? That's what my life looks like to me, so I can't see anything for some reason. So, but as long as you guys can see me, that's the most important thing. So just let me know in the chat right now, can you see me? Can you see me? Can you hear me? Or is it a black screen? Or have you got, can you see me? Let me know in the chat, please. Let me know in the chat because I can't see myself. Okay, right. That's the most important thing. Now, moderators, if you're in, please. This is all I can see. Okay, that's all I can see on my life. So that's all I can see on my end. So what I need you to do, mods, if there's any issues with this live, I need you to email me as soon as possible. I'm going to turn my phone on, my sound on, because I can't see what's going on. Now, please no donations in this live because I've got a whole list of them all here. Okay, so I can't take donations in this live. So I can't even write it in or anything because I've got no access to the chat myself. So if my mods can put in no donations, please, because I've got a whole load here I need to answer. So just to let you know what happened, I was talking away. I was just about to do Ashwini's question and my whole YouTube shut down. And when I clicked on it, it said, YouTube is updating. Please try again later. And now it won't let me get back on that live. And for some reason, the live I'm setting up now that I've got going on, it won't even let me view it on here. So when I'm going on my live, okay, when I'm trying to get it up in real time, it shows like that, okay? So that's what's going on with me. So clearly something weird is going on. But if you guys can see me and hear me, that's the most important thing. But I need to say no. If anyone donates on this live, I can't answer it because I've got all these to answer. Okay, so mods, I really need your help right now if you can to... have I got any mods in? I think I've seen Lisa in the house. Can see you on this live. The other live looks the same as yours. Okay, it's not even showing. And I can't shut the other ones. I can't do anything to it because it won't even let me go on and end it or anything. There's nothing I can do. Okay, it's a YouTube issue. There's nothing I can do. It's like YouTube says, YouTube is updating. Please try again later. So, unfortunately, there's nothing I can do about two lives being on. Okay, I've got the new one on now. Unfortunately, there's nothing I can do about two lives. Okay, I've got the new live on now. Hang on a minute here. So that means the other one should be shutting down. The other one will probably shut down at some point. Okay, so I'm going to put on no donations, as this is our second live and had technical issues on previous live. Okay, so I need to pin that. Hang on a minute. Pin message. No, I don't need you to do that, Palami. I've got them all here. I've just deleted your email. I don't need you to do that. I've got them all here. I've just sat there and wrote down every single donation. Okay, so I don't need you to send, I don't need anyone to send me donations. What I do need you to do for my moderators is to put in the chat for me, no donations, okay? So no more donations during this live so I can answer everyone's donations I've got here. Okay, so I've got everyone's donations. Okay, it may just be me expanding a little bit with, I've put like one word for what I need to do for each one. So if there is any issues with this live, you need to email me, okay? Palami, you don't need to be emailing me, honey. I've got them already. I've got it all here, okay? I know you're trying to help me, but I've done it already. I know what I'm doing, okay? So I should be able then to bring my live up in real time on this tablet. I've got everyone's donations here. I've got like 4 pages. So you don't need to be emailing me. You're sending me lots of emails. I don't need you to be emailing me. Please stop emailing me. Okay, I only need you to email me if there's a problem with this live, okay? And at the moment, it's looking like it's all back up and running okay. So, yeah, I'm on now, okay? So I can see in real time what's going on now, okay? So, okay, I'm going to carry on, otherwise I'm going to be on here all day. So I've got everyone's questions here. So please be patient with me. I've got 4 little pages of questions here I need to do. But please honour no more donations during this live because I've had a technical issue. So really what happens, I'm talking away, YouTube shuts down, try to click on it, it says YouTube is updating, please try again later, which has got rid of that live. There's nothing I can do, I can't resume it, I can't do anything to it, okay? So what I did before I shut mine down, I wrote down every donation and what I need to do. So I can come back on again now and answer everyone. So I'm not going to do them in any particular order. I'm just going to do them as I go. Okay, so I've got everyone who donated to me on that last live or did a milestone. I've got you all here. So I'm not going to miss anyone out. I've got everyone's messages here. You just need to be patient with me. I'm not going to do them in any particular order. I'm just going to do them as I'm guided. So I'm going to start with Shelley. Okay, so Shelley wants some messages from Mark. Okay, what's going on with Mark? Now, I can't see your big message, but I'm going to tell you what's going on with Mark, okay? So what's going on with Mark for Shelley? What's going on with Mark? What does Mark need you to know? So Mark is actually saying, I'm ready for a positive new beginning. So you may be seeing 111 or 1111, but 111. I feel he may be seeing it too. So there's a new beginning coming in for the two of you, and the angels are manifesting that, okay? And he said, I was lying to myself about you so I could block out the pain of you not being in my life. So anything he did that hurt you or caused you pain, like if he did wrong in the past in your eyes, he was doing that to block out the pain of not being with you. And now he knows he wants a new beginning with you. So he's like he wasn't ready then, but he is now, okay? And he said, I'm learning to let go and accept the things I can't control. And I feel that's what you're doing. So I feel your energy is you're saying, I can't control this connection. I'm just going to go with the flow and let things happen naturally. Like in this live, just had all that happen. There's nothing I can do about it. I could sit around moaning about it or be proactive and deal with it. And I feel that's really what you're both doing. It's like you're saying, okay, I'm going to let this journey flow now. And that's what he's doing too. Okay, so he said, I'm ready for a new beginning. So I feel he's ready for that. So let me pull another message. What else does he want you to know? He's saying to you, I became numb because I refused to take accountability for my behaviour. So this is about the past. He's saying everything I did before was because of pain, my ego, fear, struggle, and I couldn't take accountability. I wasn't ready, but now I am. Okay, now I'm ready and I'm going to take accountability. So there's a definite shift here and a new beginning coming in, and that's what you need to know. And I've actually got a reading coming up on the channel over the weekend that talks all about that, okay? Because that card comes out on Saturday, I think it is, tomorrow. And I've done a whole reading around that. I hope that helps, okay? Arazo says, I'm going to do Arazo next. So I'm not doing them in any order, okay? Arazo says Novin. Arazo wants messages from Novin. So thank you for bearing with me, everyone, on this live. So we got no, I haven't done it yet, Ashwini. I've got it here. You've donated twice. Ashwini's donated for a friend S and for yourself. I haven't done it yet. Okay, just give me a minute because I'm doing them in the order I've got them written down here. Okay, so we got the wounded masculine. Okay, so this is what Novin is saying. I've hurt you while I was hurting. Okay, so Novin is well aware that he's hurt you on this journey, and he's apologising for that. He's saying that's the wounded aspect of me that's hurt you because I was hurting. So it's like he wants you to know that hurt people hurt people. So he's never meant to hurt you. He's sorry he did that, and he wants to make up for that, okay? So he's going to make up for hurting you. He's going to apologise. He's going to make it right. I just want to hear your voice. So there could be a call coming in, a phone call, or a message through a voice note in some way. But I feel it's like he wants to call you up and apologise, okay? Your words keep ringing in my head. So he's thinking about things you've said or things you've done. Okay, your words, my words, what you've said, perhaps conversations you've had before, they're going over in his mind. And ringing is also a sign about downloads, things coming through the ear chakras. And I feel this is definitely a huge message about a call. So I feel he's going to call you up, okay? So 1 down, 3 to go. So we're doing Ashwini says, 3D message for me. So what does he want to say to you in the 3D? Okay, what does he want to say to you in the 3D? He's saying to you, I open my heart to receive love and miracles. So I feel this is what he's doing. He's opening his heart to be able to come forward to you. And he said, I always wish for you. So I've got 2 numbers here. So you may see 1111. If you start seeing 1111 Ashwini, that's your sign. He's wishing for you. He's dreaming about you. He's thinking about you. And if you see 777, that's your sign that your miracle will come, but you have to be open to it. In other words, let go of the fear around when it's going to happen, how it's going to happen. Just know it will. So I feel he's energetically sending you 777 and 1111 to say, you're my wish, you're my dream. We're going to have this love, even if it feels like a miracle or if it seems like a miracle, you're going to open your heart to it, okay? I don't know, Joy. I'm going to have to see how I go because I've just had a technical issue on my other live and it shut down. So I've got like 3 lots of donations to do. Okay, but I will let you know. Probably be maybe in about an hour's time, if that, okay? So what he's saying to you is, I want to hold your body close to mine. Okay, so he wants to hold you close. This is what he's wishing for, dreaming about. So he wants that with you. Let's bring you one more message in. Okay, what else do you need to know? What else do you need to know? What else does he... I feel like he enjoys looking at you and the things you wear. Because I don't know if you saw that then, but an advert just popped up on my live. I don't even know why that happened there, but it got a woman wearing clothes, and I kind of get that he likes what you wear. So he likes your look, you know, the things that you do, the things you wear. No one lights me up and inspires me like you do. So when you're in your power, you're very inspirational. When you're in ego, you repel the energy. Remember, you push him away. So it's reminding you to be yourself, to be strong, to shine your light bright because that inspires him. But he's dreaming about you. So look out for those number sequences because I feel they're going to be really significant for you. Now, I know you donated again for your friends. So what does S's masculine want to say? I'm battling my demons right now. So S, I feel like your masculine is going through a little bit of a battle right now, going through some struggles, going through some stress, okay? So they're battling the demons. So they could be silent, okay? They're going to be fear. Fear coming up there. Yeah, not feeling good enough. I feel I'm running away because I feel unworthy of your love. I'm inadequate. So the demons, yeah, a lot of fear around this. So the demons that your person is battling is the struggle around not being good enough for you. And that's something he's healing right now, okay? So what else is happening with this? So I feel he needs a bit of space right now. We've got, 5 of Swords. So there will be victory through seeing things in a much higher way, okay? And you've got the Queen of Swords as well. So I feel your power in this is to be resilient, to be strong, and to look on the bright side. To recognise that he will overcome his demons because, you know, I see the 5 of Swords like victory through the way you look at a situation. So look at this situation with power. Something could be shifting between now and the new moon. He could be going through a lot of healing since the new moon and up to the next new moon. So between now and the 21st, lots of healing within him. And that's what you need to know. So be patient and trusting. I hope that helps. So we've got Gypsy says, job increase and pay. That's what I wrote down because that's all I could write down. So this is about your job and an increase in pay. What do you need to know about your job? And this is for Gypsy. What do you need to know about your job, okay? What do you need to know about your job? You've got Shungite, or Shungite, should I say. He says this crystal is for blocking geopathic stress. So I feel the message here is let go of any stress. Okay, any stress that causes you a problem, because it may be that's the block, stress, worry, anxiety. Because when we start a new job or we're doing something new, we do get stressed about it, or we worry about how things are going to be, or we want more money, or whatever it is. I feel there's some kind of stress that's creating a block. So if you're releasing the stress, if you're affirming, I'm exactly where I'm meant to be, everything is working out beautifully for me, great things are happening in my life, I am prosperous and abundant, money flows to me, I have everything I need, then that will create a shift that will unblock any stress, and it will move things forward in a positive direction. So I feel this is a huge message about things shifting. And you may want to use shungite as well. I mean, I'm not a big crystal person, so I've never personally heard of that crystal. But this could also open doors and move things out of the way. So what else do you need to know? Yeah, the star, you're being guided. So I feel what you're doing right now is guided. There's a lot of hope for the future with your job. There's a lot of increase in abundance coming in. So I definitely feel movement shifting and happening. So whatever you're going through with your job right now, I have faith you're on the right path. Things are moving in the right direction and you're being guided, and you are a star. So that means you're going to shine in what you're doing. There's going to be an opportunity for more flowing in. So because you're shining bright in that way, you're going to attract all the good stuff in. I hope that helps, okay? Justin, thank you for the donation. You want messages on Ezekiel, okay? So what's going on with Ezekiel right now? What's he want you to know? I forgive myself. So I definitely feel he's working on healing some of the things inside himself that he's done that have hurt you. He's forgiven himself for things. And he's saying to you, I can't let you go even if I tried. You exist within my soul. So what you need to remember is he can't move on from you. Even if he tried to, he wouldn't be able to, because he's in love with you. And he is love. He's saying, I am love. And this is reminding you that he's come here to teach you to have patience and faith and to have trust in the process. He said, I've learned to protect my energy. So I feel what he's learned to do over the years is wear a mask and hide his feelings and his emotions. And he said, I've just learned to do that. That's how I protect my energy from being hurt or being vulnerable or being in pain. So I feel you've got to look beyond the mask he wears in the situation, because in spiritual truth, he is love. He's pure love. He's come here to love you, but he's come here to teach love, which means to teach you to have faith in love, to fill up your own cup, to give back to you. And he can't let you go. He's tried, and you may have tried to let him go, but you keep being pulled back together because you are one soul. And there may be things you need to forgive yourself for right now. Okay? To forgive yourself for perhaps feeling vulnerable or upset, or, because trust that vulnerability is actually a strength. So feel confident right now in what you're manifesting. You may feel like you're waiting for something to happen, but it's in divine timing. So I've got a timing here of June just gone to March as things manifesting and moving forward. So between now and March, things are going to shift forward in a positive way. But stop waiting. Stop waiting around, wanting him to come to you. It's okay to visualize and, create the energy in that way, but don't put your life on hold. Work on you. Work on living your best life and doing your own thing. And that's going to open doors for you. Okay, so let's get a crystal out for you. We've got black obsidian, the crystal for soul cleansing. So cleanse your soul, cleanse your energy, cleanse your vibration. Ask the angels to cleanse your chakra system, your aura, to feel at peace, to find your truth. Okay, and that will bring a healing in for you. So work on cleansing your soul right now, to remember that love is the answer to all of the questions. Love is what's pure, ego isn't. Okay, so look beyond the ego, and remember he's here to teach you love. I hope that helps, okay? Laurie Wu, thank you for the donation. We got song. Okay, that's all I've put, song. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull you some song cards. Okay, so what's the message coming through with the song? We've got they want to sort it out. So whatever's happened with music, whatever's gone on, they want to sort it out with you. So he wants to sort it out. Okay, and he's saying, I think that you are beautiful. So your twin, Orlando, or, he's saying to you, I think that you are very beautiful. And I want to sort this out with you because I want you in my life. So you're going to sort things out. And he's perhaps even going to tell you that you are beautiful. Okay, what else do you need to know? What's the message coming through for you from music today? Yeah, expect reunion. So there's definitely a message here about coming back together. He wants you to know he's going to return to you and is hoping you'll take him back and let him back into your heart. So he may also be a little bit scared that he's done too much and hurt you and you're not going to let him back in. But obviously you will. But it says expect reunion. So you're coming back together. Yeah, look at this for synchronicity. Expect a message or a chance meeting very soon. They want to be close to you and you know it. So you're going to feel this in your body. You'll be feeling the heat in your body as the Kundalini rises, and the feelings, they arise in your soul. So you're going to feel the power in your soul. So you're going to come back together and it'll be soon. So have faith. And if you watch today's daily angel reading, the reading is about soon. Let me just see if I can bring in another card for anything about this. No, not yet, Donna. No, not yet. Okay. Just trust. Okay. I'll get to everyone that was on that list. 8 of Wands, it's going to move forward. Something's going to happen quick. Motorbike, as we connect with that, which is about speed. So something's going to move forward soon. Have faith in that. Trust the process. Affirm, I am exactly where I'm meant to be. Everything is working out beautifully for me. I am safe, okay? Steph says next few months. So Steph wants to know what's coming in the next few months, okay? This is for Steph. What's coming for you in the next few months? Next few months, you've got lapis lazuli, spiritual guidance. So you're being guided. You're being guided over the next few months, and also communication. And it's a protected communication, personal transformation. So you've got malachite and lapis lazuli. So these are 2 crystals you can use over the next few months that will help. Lapis connected with the throat chakra. Malachite connected with, I feel I'm getting all the chakras for this because it creates a personal healing within you, a transformation. Okay, so you may want to use malachite, or you may want to wear it or wear lapis, whatever you want to connect with there. But you're going through a personal transformation over the next few months. And that means you're becoming wiser, stronger, because you're receiving more spiritual guidance through your intuition, maybe through readings or things you see or feel or connect with. So things are getting stronger. Okay, so you're becoming more transformed. So you're going through evolvement, spiritual evolvement. And the distance between the 2 of you was necessary for that to happen. He says distance was necessary for me to find myself. So if there's any distance, or there has been, it was necessary, and it is necessary because things are shifting. So I feel what you need to know is over the next few months, you're going through a huge transformation. Okay, and you got the High Priestess, definitely, because the High Priestess is about your intuition, connecting with your truth, knowing your worth, knowing your value, knowing who you are as a spiritual being, having a human experience. So becoming more psychic. So I feel the message over the next few months for you is to trust your intuition. I hope that helps, okay? GR says, can I connect with Luna? Luna's your pet, okay? Now, like I say, I've just wrote 1 word down or 2 words because I had to write down quickly on the other live that I had technical issues in. So you want to know what's going on with Luna, your pet. Is it emotional or physical? I think that's what you said. Is what she going through? Is what Luna going through emotional or physical? What do you need to know? What do you need to know, okay? So the cards coming through, I've got this one on top as well, Citrine, abundance and prosperity. So I feel that's coming through to show you that it will improve. Whatever it is, whether it's emotional or physical, Luna will get better. And you may want to use Citrine to bring that in as well. And I feel that's also you knowing that whenever Luna goes through, you'll have all the things you need to help Luna, okay? Help Luna through, vet bills, or, you'll have the resources you need to help. And you've got spiritual development. So I feel it's emotional. And I feel that Luna is very spiritual anyway. You have a real rapport with each other in a spiritual way. It's like you were guided to each other. And I feel if this is connected with appetite, like physical appetite will improve. So there's going to be an improvement in appetite as well, as in appetite can be eating food, wanting to eat, an increase in appetite if Luna's been off food or anything like that. But I feel like also more fun, like exploring again, or being playful again. I feel there's going to be more appetite coming back in. And angelite, which is the angels are assisting with this. So there's angelic connection there. So I feel angels are helping the both of you. And you may have already prayed. You may have already called on your angels. You can call on Archangel Ariel. Hopefully this man isn't going to knock on the door. This is a bit weird. Okay. There's some Yeah, there's a man in like, he's wearing an orange high-vis thing. There's something going on this tree or something here. He's come down the drive to look at the tree or the lamppost or something. So he's got a hard hat on. So I don't know if that means anything there. Looking down, I don't know if Luna's in a tree or climbing trees. Something to do with trees there that I've just connected with. Everything happens for a reason. I thought it was the postman, but it isn't. Someone look at this tree. And that's nothing to do with me. That's to do with the council or whatever. So this is to do with perhaps climbing trees or something like that. So I definitely feel what you need to know. Luna is going to get healthy again. And there's going to be a restoration of appetite for life or appetite. So I feel it's possibly physically and emotionally. But it's a spiritual connection. And those things are going to be healed. I hope that helps, okay? I've made it very clear in the comments. No donations, no milestones, okay, because I'm still answering questions off the previous live that I did. This is my second live on today, okay. The first one shut itself down with technical issues, so I'm still answering questions from the previous live. So please respect that, okay. I've posted it in. I said no donations. This is second live, and I had technical issues on the previous live. No milestones, no donations, nothing like that, okay, until I say. Because I may get through them and carry on. Okay? But obviously I've got quite a few here to do. So we're going to do the next one is Ethereal Seeker wants a message from DM. Okay? So Ethereal Seeker, what's the message from your DM? Don't worry, Lise, it's okay. Hopefully I'll be able to do your messages. If I get loads of things coming in, obviously I'll get behind, and I can only do at the moment what I've got in front of me. Okay, so Ethereal Seeker, this is the message from your masculine. I'm focused on my spiritual journey. So your masculine is definitely healing. Focused on their spiritual journey or the spiritual aspect of the connection. Going through a transformation. And this is also what you're being guided to do as well. You're being guided to focus on the spiritual aspect of this journey. To look beyond the physical. And to focus perhaps on what you're learning right now as well. Spontaneity. So your masculine is going to come forward when you don't expect it. So there will be a surprise coming in. It could be communication, it could be something else, but it's going to take you by surprise. It will be spontaneous. So it's very likely your person doesn't even know when they're going to do this. So you have to have faith in the way the journey is unfolding right now and trust in the love itself. So what else does your masculine want to say? I keep dreaming about us together. So lots of dreams, connecting in the dream realm right now, visualizing each other in dreams. So I feel that they are dreaming about how to move forward towards you, dreaming about how to surprise you. You may even have a dream that surprises you because it may give you guidance in that dream that perhaps you weren't expecting. So just want to bring the dreams deck in. And you may be having more vivid dreams too. Okay, so what else is coming through? We share the same dreams and want the same things. So there's definitely a dream sharing going on, but it's more about you want the same thing. So think about what your vision is for the future and trust and know that your person wants that too. I was visited in my dreams by a loved one who told me to trust in love. So there's a loved one around the connection that's assisting. I hope that helps, okay? I have said no more donations, please, because I am catching up with other donations where I can see them coming in. So, just have to be, if I answer them, I answer them. If I don't, I don't. I've stated it very clearly, no donations. Okay, so Amber, I do appreciate your donation, honey, but you're going to be waiting a while, okay? So we've got Mr. Fat, thank you for the donation. Message from Nirage. Okay, so what does Nirage want you to know? I'm trying not to stress out, okay, I'm relaxing. Because otherwise I'll just go into a complete panic about this. I hate it when there's technical issues. So what Niraj is saying to you is, I know I have to make the first move or the next move. So let Niraj make the next move. Let him come to you. Okay, because that's what he needs to do. He said, I know I have to make the next move. I know I have to take action. I know that's my lesson. And he is aware of that. And he's saying, I am responsible for my own happiness, so I need to move forward. So you're his happiness, and he knows he's responsible for his happiness, so he knows he has to move forward towards you. And also this is reminding you that you're responsible for your own happiness, because happiness is an inside job. Don't rely on Niraj to make you happy. Make yourself happy. And then him being around you will be an extension of your own happiness, you see. Yeah, and be grateful. He's saying, thank you for loving me unconditionally. So he's very grateful the way you love him, the things you do. But also this is the universe saying focus on gratitude right now, because that will push you into wisdom and it will help him to move forward. So he's going to take action at the right time. He knows that's what he needs to do. I hope that helps, okay? Empress 44, thank you for the donation. Message for Carlos. A message from Carlos. So Carlos is saying to you, I'm never not thinking about you. So Carlos is always thinking about you. Saying, I'm clearing karmic cycles and taking control of my life. So even if he isn't communicating or reaching out, he is thinking about you, and he's never not thinking about you, and he's clearing things out of his life. So there's a healing taking place. Now when I'm connecting with this, they're giving me decisions. Tooth pain, decisions going on. There's a healing happening. Okay, so what else is he wanting you to know? He's saying to you, the devil. So he's overcoming his ego, he's overcoming his pride, he's overcoming his fears and struggles to be able to move forward toward you. So, and he is obsessing over you as well. He's also worried about what you think and what other people think. And that's something he is healing in this lifetime, to not care what other people think. I hope that helps, okay? Emily G says, guy at work. So there's a guy at work you're interested in, and you want to know how he feels about you. This is for Emily G. How's the guy at work feeling about you? What does he think about you? So let's have a look here. So he could be in something. He could be in a relationship already, or he could be trapped in circumstances that perhaps wouldn't serve you at this point, because he's coming up as the Seven of Swords and the Eight of Swords. And this is a very shuffled deck, okay? So the Eight of Swords is being trapped. So he may even be trapped in his own head, being afraid to approach you or not quite sure how to, but he could be in something that's stopping him from pursuing you. Because the Seven of Swords is like deceit, or you may perhaps not seen something. It could be he's in a relationship, so pursuing you would perhaps not be the right or the ethical thing to do. There's something stopping him from coming to you the way perhaps you want him to, or he wants to. So I do feel he is attracted to you. There is an attraction there, but there may be something that's not letting him pursue you, or perhaps he shouldn't be pursuing you because of something he's got going on in his life. And the thing is, you may not know about that because you may not know him well enough. Even if he's single, he may not be able to commit, or he may have commitment issues, or he could be avoiding it in some way. I'm not using the word avoidant because I don't resonate with the word avoidant. People either... they even be trying to say it, they're stopping me from saying it, because people are either operating in love or fear. Okay, so all these new age words people have come out with, like gaslighting and avoidance and all that, all those words, at the end of the day, they're either operating in fear or love. So it's like there's some fear-based energy around him that would be stopping him from being out in the open with you, or being, bringing the love in the way you want. So I feel he does want you, and he is attracted to you, but you're kind of being asked to, either wait for this to move forward, or to try and get more information. It's like there's something not quite right here I'm connecting with. I hope that helps, okay? Pisces, thank you for the donation. We've got Terrence. Terrence is an ex, okay? What's going on with the ex, okay? So what's going on? I put ex. I don't know if he is an ex, or he's an ex-person, or someone that you were around. What's the message? I'm connecting with my higher self for guidance. So, you may be recognizing on a soul level that he was a part of your journey spiritually. He helped you to evolve and grow. And I feel that's what you're aware of. I understand how important this connection is. Yes, it's like realizing that he had an important part. He was an important part of your growth. He was an important part of your spiritual learning. Okay, I'm not my body, I'm not my mind, I am my soul. So you are a soul having a human experience. So I feel what you're realizing, what I need to share with this is that you're realizing that he was a part of your journey. He was a part of your growth. He's assisted your soul in some way. And that may be what's coming up in your energy. You may be going over this again, or revisiting this connection, because he was a part of your soul journey. And he's made you who you are as well. He's helped you become who you are. Maybe you're even thinking, is this the person you're meant to be with? Or something could happen spontaneously to make you think of it, or to bring him back into your awareness. But the message is, how do you feel? Because I feel that you're in a good energy. You're in the Nine of Pentacles. You're feeling good about your life. Him coming in or being around you may upheaval that, may bring in some chaos or destruction of what you've built up. So you have to ask yourself the question, do I really want to be affected by this person. Because again, no one can affect you without your own permission, but I feel there's a power there in a way. He has a bit of power over you that he can affect you in some way. So I feel that the angel's saying you continue doing you and recognise that he was part of your soul growth. And if he's meant to come back in, he will, and it will feel comfortable and nice. It won't feel chaotic or stressful. So make sure you're continuing to work on you right now. But I feel he could possibly come in a very spontaneous way that may shock you or take you by surprise. I hope that helps, okay? But what I need to share with you is he's part of your growth, or he was part of your growth. So it's about you understanding the connection a bit more. Give me fear. Yeah, there's fear around that, okay? Tiffany, we've got a message from the universe for Tiffany. So thank you, Tiffany, for your donation. So what's the message from the universe for you? What's the message from the universe for you? We've got blue lace agate, peace of mind. So you may be gaining clarity right now. It's like the universe is bringing messages in for you that give you clarity. Signs, synchronicities, dreams, things you may see, feel, or understand or know through your third eye and your intuition about what brings peace into your life and what you're meant to do. So I feel the universe is helping you to gain clarity. So you may want to use blue lace agate for to bring clarity in. The universe is saying to you, things are going to be turned in your favour. So I feel things are going to turn around. So if things have been a challenge, it's going to get better. People that were against you all of a sudden will be for you. Ideas, creative projects, promotion, contracts, they're all going to come into your hands. So things are going to start turning around. Says just because something isn't happening right now doesn't mean it will never happen. Divine timing is at play. Be patient and trust the process. So things are going to turn around. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Minnie says, thoughts from DM. What's your DM thinking about this for Minnie? What are your masculine's thoughts? Love is power. I have the power to create my own reality. I am researching the connection. So your person is doing some research of their own about what this connection is, what they're feeling about you, and what they're recognizing is that this love you have is powerful. And it has power to create and build and change and shift things, mold things. So he wants to create a new reality with you. That's what he's thinking about. And he feels like the love has the power to do that. So he feels like being with you would change his entire life. There's a lot of passion there, the lovers. You know, he feels like there's a partnership there. There's an opportunity for that to move forward. You know, he sees a future with you. That's what he sees, okay? And he said, I'm ready to embark on this new journey with you. So this is what he's processing in his head right now. He's getting his head around what the connection is. He's researching, so he's in processing. He's not in, I'm going to reach out. He's in, I'm processing and working out what to do next. So you've got to give him this time to recognize what the future holds and how powerful the love is. So he's getting his head around the love before he takes action. So don't feel action at this moment. I feel he's going to be taking action soon though. Yeah, there's going to be a text message. So he will reach out through a text or some kind of written message. But I feel right now he's processing. I hope that helps, okay? We got, actually, what I'm going to do is, because I know Amber donated, okay, I've still got people's donations on here, because I don't want to lose any messages, because I'm still on the chat here. I'm just going to do what's in the chat here, so, you know, no more donations until I've caught up, and then I'm going to do these, just so I don't get behind with anything. Okay, so I'm going to do Lizzie's milestone. Hi, Liz, message from Ali. And can I have an archangel card about how the situation is unfolding right now, how to move forward? So what do you need to know from the archangels about how this situation is unfolding? This is what you need to know, okay? What's meant to be yours is already making its way to you. What was never yours is starting to flee from you. With time, it will all make sense. For now, bear the confusion, hear the confusion, but the same bear the confusion, and focus on living fully in the present moment. Don't let your whole life be, I'll be happy when I'm in union, or I'll be happy when. Be happy now. So you're going to just have faith right now that everything is actually unfolding the way it's meant to. You can't miss out on what's meant for you. So it is all unfolding. He said, I'm afraid you'll forget about me, but I wouldn't blame you. So he is a little bit curious about what you're doing. And he is a little bit worried that you're going to forget him, because he said, I wouldn't blame you if you did because of what's happened. So I feel he's coming closer towards you. So he's not fleeing from you, he's coming closer towards you because he's wondering what you're doing. Yeah, he's telepathically communicating. So you've got telepathy going on. He's saying, can you feel me when I'm kissing you? Can you feel me when I'm around you? Can you feel me? So you'll feel his presence and energy, especially when he's coming towards you. But the angels say it is all unfolding, you just have to have faith. I hope that helps, okay? So Amber says, how does D currently feel? Thank you for the donation. How does D currently feel? Will he commit to me or will we break up? Could I get messages from D and truths I need to know? So message flying out as the Hierophant. There is an opportunity for commitment here and putting the effort into it. So I do feel he wants to put the effort into making this work with you. I do feel he will commit to you. So I'm seeing a commitment in the future, possibly marriage. Okay, but you've both got to put the work in. It's not just saying how does D feel, what does D do, or what does D need to do. It's what you need to do too. You've both got to put the effort in. You've both got to learn the soul lessons, and you've both got to do the healing to be able to make it work. And I feel that you do both want to make it work, okay? So what does he want you to know? I am learning from my mistakes. I'm a student, so he's learning. It's about growth. It's about soul learning. He's saying, I'm a student of our love just as much as you are. I'm learning from my mistakes and the things I do wrong. So he's apologising for anything he feels he's done wrong. You know, any mistakes he's made. He's saying, I miss the feeling of your body on mine. So he misses you close to him. He misses feeling your body next to him. This could even be wanting more intimacy with you or wanting to be more jiggy with you, you know, sexy with you. He wants that with you. So I don't see this ending. I see it getting more committed. He's saying, I constantly feel you running through my veins. Don't think I don't care about you because I really do. So he really does care about you and he feels you running through his veins. So I feel commitment coming in, not breaking up. Even if you could perhaps have some time apart, you're going to end up together anyway. Sometimes you have time apart to grow, to evolve and transform. I hope that helps, okay? City Cat says, message from my DM. So what's going on with your DM? Thank you for the donation from the last live. So what's the donation? What's the message from your DM? I'm all over the place with this. I had a technical issue, you see, guys, in my other lives. This is the second live today. The first one shut itself down. It wouldn't activate again. So it's thrown everything out of whack, but I'm getting there. So the message from your DM is this. I envision the life I desire with my twin as if it's already been attained. So your person visualizes being with you as if it's already so. And this is a feminine energy as well. So I feel this is what you're being guided to do right now. What you're being guided to do is visualize the life you desire. Imagine yourselves already together. Okay, imagine yourselves connected already. That's what you need to do. And that's how you're going to achieve it. I'm working on my stability. So I feel your masculine is working on their stability, working on becoming their best version to be able to have a life with you that you envision. So the life you envision, your masculine wants that too. And they're working on their stability to make that happen. So this could be emotional stability, could be working on their job, financial stability, making sure they've got enough to come to you with. But I feel you're going to create the life together that you truly do want. You just have to have faith that you're both on the same page in that way. You know, you're both heading in the right direction. You both want the same things. Yeah, 2 of Cups. You're definitely going to get this together and sort it out. So you both see a future together. You're both wanting it. And that's what's manifesting. So the best thing you can do right now is find strength through using your mind as a tool to imagine how you want it to be. So, for example, you go out, you come home and you say, honey, I'm home. Or, you know, you imagine that you're making dinner for the both of you, or you visualize it, the life you want. And that will start manifesting it. I hope that helps, okay? So, Palami, we've got a message from Palami. I'm going to do what is R thinking about, or what do you need to know right now? So, what R is saying is, I'm connecting with my higher self for guidance, okay? So he's connecting with his own self. He's connecting with his own soul. And he's saying, your energy is healing to me. So he feels your energy. You may not be physically together right now, but he feels you sending him love and light and energy. And that's very healing to him. Okay, and I connect with that in an upcoming reading, okay? Sending love and light to the masculine, it restores them, it replenishes them. So I feel he's being replenished right now through the healing energy and the light that you're sending to him. And it's also helping him to connect with his higher self for guidance. So he realizes what the connection is that you share. He recognizes what that actually is. And he's talking to you through telepathy. So in telepathy, through the telepathic link, whether it's a dream, a feeling, or an understanding, he is kissing you in those interactions through the 5D. So he's saying, can you feel me when I'm kissing you? So he's having fantasies about kissing you, vivid dreams, lucid dreams about kissing you, being around you. And your energy is very healing to him. You don't realize how perfect you are for me. I'm keeping my distance to protect you and your energy. So he's protecting you in the connection. So you may not be physically together, but it's happening for a reason. I hope that helps, okay? Superchats said, I glitch earlier, my donation doubled up. Happy for another random message from the angels or a message for the collective. So what I'll do at the end is I'll do a collective if that's okay, just so I can get through these ones. I'm sorry that all happened, it was really weird. It's like it never happened in that way before. It's shut down before, but not in that way. Like I was just talking away and he just shut down. Like I'm looking at the screen and what's going on. It said, YouTube is updating, please try again later. So I couldn't click back on it because I couldn't do anything with it. I don't even know if it's still showing or it's shut down. I don't know what's going on there, but I'm just grateful I'm here now, So we got Maria wants a card. So what's the message for Maria? Maria wants a card. What's the message for Maria? What's the message for Maria? You're welcome, Palami. I hope it helps. That's a really beautiful message. So, Maria, the message for you is amethyst. Now, I feel you're definitely getting more psychic, becoming more psychically aware. Your third eye, your crown chakra, this area being activated. And you may also be receiving messages in dreams, okay? Because this amethyst in this particular deck is for restful sleep. So you may find that you start sleeping better, or even if you wear more amethyst or use amethyst or perhaps put some amethyst by your bed, you're going to sleep better. If you've been having any, strange dreams, or you've been having any restless nights, or if you've been going through any insomnia. So I definitely feel your sleep is going to improve and it's making you more psychically aware. So you may be receiving messages through dreams. You've got the black tourmaline as well. It says protection and defense. So you may also be experiencing things in your dreams that show you that you're protected, or you could be working through purging out defensiveness, things you were healing. And also your dreams are protected. So your dreams are protected, you're protected while you're dreaming. So I feel this also Archangel Michael surrounding you and shielding light and love, making sure you are safe wherever you are. You've got Ametrine for mental clarity. So definitely clarity coming in, understanding. This could also be a huge sign of things coming to you in dreams, okay? And yeah, angelite. So the angels are helping you through dreams, angelic connection. So what I'm feeling is that you're receiving lots of guidance in dreams. So you're going to have more restful nights sleep. You're going to have more vivid dreams. You're going to feel like you've got more psychic awareness through your dreams. So dreams are going to open you up to your angels, to your person, to your own mental and spiritual clarity, to your own understanding that you're protected, that you don't need to be defensive. There's going to be a lot of healing coming in sleep state. So write down your dreams, perhaps get a dream journal, write down anything you're experiencing in dreams, whether it's good or bad, because even when you have a bad dream, you're purging things out. So it's a good thing. Because in dreams, it's where you are safe. Your subconscious is in control and you're releasing things that don't serve you. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Venus says, message from DM. So what does your masculine want you to know? What does your masculine want you to know? First of all, he said, I'm discovering my life purpose and following my passion. So his passion is you. He's following his passion. It's like he's saying, I'm allowing myself to feel what I'm feeling for you. And that's helping me to realise that we have a mission or a life purpose. And I'm working on balancing my shadow side. So he knows he's got a shadow side. He knows he's releasing that. And he's saying it's all because of you. Because of you, I believe in magic, love and destiny. So you've changed the way he's looking at love. Okay? And because of that, he's discovering who he is as a person, his life purpose. He wants to follow his passion. You bring passion out in him. You bring magic out in him. So you connect him with his inner child. The person he'd forgot until you. Yeah, you're his empress. Okay, there's nakedness in this card. So this is about the way he's attracted to you, the way he craves your body, okay, the way he's drawn to your light and the way you are as a person. So The Empress is there because he sees you. You've changed him. So the message I need to share with you is that you've changed him and he wants you to know that. Yeah, he's magnetized by you. He's saying, something keeps pulling me back towards you. Something keeps guiding me back towards you. Something is making me move towards you. And that's how he feels deep within. So let's get a crystal for you, something you can perhaps use to help at this time. Okay, you've got angelite and appetite. Love it, because the appetite is spiritual development, but I always see appetite as in, having an appetite for life or being hungry for something. And that the angels are helping you with that, because this could even be when you desire him, when you want him, when you get frustrated. The angels are helping you to calm that down, to cleanse your sacral chakra and help you to feel at peace, okay? Just bear with me. I'm just making sure nothing's wrong here. Okay, now I should say to my mods, if anything happens with my live, message me. So I'm just making sure everything's okay there. That was from the hotel, that was. So that Thistle Hotels that was from, it was like an email from that. So hotels could be significant. He may be thinking about taking you to a hotel. He may be thinking about how to woo you in that way, how he could spend some time with you. Let me just bring you one more card in. Yeah, I didn't know what love was until you came into my life. So it's, again, same message. So he wants you to know that you've changed his life. You've made him see love in a whole new way. And that's something he's getting his head around. I hope that helps, okay? So we've got the beautiful Divine Soul donated for Donna, first of all. So we're going to do a message for Donna from Mark. Okay, so what's the message for Donna from Mark? He's tired, exhausted. I don't have much to offer right now. So he may be tired, and you may be picking up on that today. So he may just feel like, what have I got to offer you? And it's ego. I don't feel it's like he hasn't got anything to offer you. It's more, right now, he just feels like he's a bit depleted and drained, okay? He's saying to you, I want to make you mine. So he knows he wants to make you his. He just doesn't feel like he's got much to offer you. And he misses you. He misses us. He said, I miss us. And that's you as a couple. That's you doing things together. That's you being together. I feel he's just tired of not being with you. He's tired because he's not with you. I hear the call and I'm ready to come home. Yeah, he just wants to come home. Like perhaps if you're on some kind of, they give me the word expedition, but say you're on an expedition and you just want to go home. It's like you're busy doing your work. You just want to go home and rest, and you've been traveling. You just want to get home. And that's what he's saying. I want to be home. I want to come home. And you're his home. And you may hear songs about home. Forgive me. I just want to go home. I don't know what the song is. There's a song that must say those lyrics. I just want to go home, or I just want to come home. And that's what he wants. Because he's tired. He's exhausted. He's sick of not being with you. I hear the call. I'm ready to come home. I want to come home. Let me know what that song is. Oh, I want to go. I'm not going to sing it, but they're giving me some kind of song in my head about coming home. I just don't have much to offer to you. He's worried that he can't come back until he's achieved more. It's like, imagine you've gone off to war, for example, and you've got to do something before you come back. That's what I'm feeling. It's something. He feels like he's got to perhaps do more before he comes back to you, and he's just had enough. He's fed up. He wants to come home. So my love for you goes so deep because you're my everything underlined. You're my everything. My love goes so deep. So he wants to come home. That's the message. I hope that helps. Yeah, let go of any fear, because you're going to feel that fear coming from him today. I feel he's tired and drained and exhausted. He just wants to be with you. He wants to be in your arms. That's where he feels like he's come home. And Divine Soul said DM stability. So what's going on with your DM and finding stability and coming to you and all of that? What's going on? Okay? I'll open donations shortly, okay? Not yet, though, okay? Let me just get through this list first. So what he's saying to you, Divine Soul, is I'm never not thinking about you. So even if you think he's busy or distracted, he's always thinking about you. He said, I'm clearing my karmic cycles. I'm taking control of my life. And that's what you're doing too. It's mirrored. So to bring stability into the connection, you've both got to clear your karmic cycles. You've both got to take control of your life to do that. So you're mirroring each other. But waiting for the other one to do it doesn't work. Usually in a mirrored situation like this, the feminine does it first and then the masculine follows. But the feminine mustn't do it to be with the masculine, because then it creates resentment if the masculine's still waiting or there's still a delay. Okay, the feminine must do it for the self. And you've got to do it for yourself anyway, otherwise it wouldn't work out. So this is about both of you. To bring stability into the connection, you've got to both clear your karmic debts. So let's get a card for you. Two of Cups. The love is there. It's always there, even if he's not physically around you. Okay, he's back and forth. I've just said, okay, what you need to heal, okay, is your own karmic cycle. Okay, because the connection is always there. It's real from both of your perspectives. So this is a mirrored energy. Okay, I'm clearing my karmic cycle and taking control of my life. That's what you've both got to do. Okay, that's how you heal yourself. You move on from your own karmic cycle. What else have we got? King of Wands and the Hanged Man. And you may be delaying that because your partner's a good person, or there's loyalty there, or stability. But until both of you release the cycles, nothing's going to physically change. And that's what you need to know. I know it's a hard lesson to learn, or a hard, it's a pill to swallow, like a hard pill to swallow. But you know that's the truth. I hope that helps, okay? So we've got JL says a message from Agnes. And then we've got Victor, okay? So I miss the way I feel when I'm around you. So Agnes is missing you, missing the way you make them feel, missing the way they are when they're around you, the person they are when they're in your presence. And also making progress towards you to have a heart-to-heart. So I feel you're going to have a conversation. What Agnes is saying is you have no idea how much I love you. And they're going to tell you that there's going to be a heart-to-heart conversation coming, and they're slowly making progress towards that conversation. And there is growth taking place. And I feel that's what you need to know. You're going to have a conversation because your person is saying to you, I miss the way I feel when I'm around you. When I'm not with you, I miss the way I feel when I'm with you. I miss the way I am when I'm around you. So they love the person they are when they're with you, and they want to be that person all the time. I hope that helps, okay? So for Victor, we're going to do a Keanu card. Okay, so what's the Keanu card coming through for Victor? And thank you, Victor, for being patient, being the last one being answered here, because I didn't do them in any order. So what's the message coming through for Victor? We've got be yourself and connect. When you be yourself, you connect with everything. You connect with yourself, you connect with your angels, your guides, you connect with your twin. When you're being yourself, everything that's meant for you will come for you, will come to you. So being yourself is power. And this is from Always Be My Maybe. What movie is this? Always Be My Maybe. I've never seen that one. I'm a big Keanu fan, but I've never seen that one. And this was released in 2019. It said there are times when all you need to be is you. It says for this role, they needed someone who would be the dream guy. So again, that's reminding you that you're your twin's dream guy. Okay, and that you may be dreaming of each other very vividly right now. So someone who was internationally iconic and someone willing to make fun of themselves. So this is about not taking life seriously, being able to see the funny side in things and to be able to laugh at yourself, because that's also power. Keanu was happy to play the part, and you're happy to play the part of this role you're in. So for example, you were happy to come here and experience life in this way and to play the part you're in on this life. So I feel this about you coming to earth and agreeing to play the role of you and say, I'm going to go through all these changes, I'm going to go through everything I've been through, and it's exactly who I've come here to be. So I feel this about you accepting the role you've been given and being yourself in that role, and that's your power, and that draws everything to you. So it connects you with everything. It says, this is from my own private Idaho, released in 91. It's okay to let your emotions lead you. So it's okay for you to feel. You do feel. You're a very feeling person. You're very creative. And you also show that to your twin, that it's okay to be vulnerable and it's okay to feel. It says, Keanu's character in this movie has a lot of depth, just like you have a lot of depth that we had to commit to for the movie to work. So you've also got to commit to the depths of your soul for this connection to work. It says he wasn't concerned with what most people would think about him doing this kind of role. He just felt like he should do it. And that's also you. You don't care what people think about the things you do. You just do them. You do what's right for you, and that's very inspiring to others as well as your twin. Okay, so I want to see what the connection between you and your twin requires right now. So what does the connection require? Certainty, the knowingness that you're meant to be. It says, don't stress about things you don't know for certain. And you don't know for certain when you're going to be together, but you know you will. And trust. It says, trust in the guidance you're receiving, whether it's this reading or your intuition or, what your angels say to you. You know your truth. So let's bring in a message from your masculine. So your masculine is saying, you're my everything. There you go. You're my everything. I want to rebuild our connection because you're my everything. I want to rebuild this, which is, again, signs you've had past lives before. It needs rebuilding. It's about bringing it back stronger. In union, we are always together, no matter the circumstances. Got the union card. So there's a lot of power between the two of you today. So what is your masculine going through spiritually? Or what's going on spiritually in the connection? I didn't know what you meant to me until you were gone. So they give me that song, Since You've Been Gone. Okay, and again, it's about breathing for the first time. And obviously that song is more about moving on, but that's not what I'm connecting with. It's like, since you've been gone, that's when your person realised they could breathe again, but it's when they realised they didn't want to breathe without you. I hope that helps, okay? So I'm going to do a collective message for everyone, and then I'm going to open donations again. Okay, it's been a hardcore live, this has. So this is for everyone watching, okay? If there's a false mask being worn, you've got to look through the illusion. So your person is saying to you, this for everyone watching, I may seem happy on the outside, but on the inside I'm dying. So it may come across to the world, whether it's through social media or the life they're living right now, that they're happy, they go lucky, everything's okay, but they're dying on the inside. They're not happy. And they're also trying to distract themselves from that truth by wearing this mask. So many of them are pretending they're happy, they're getting on with things, they're dealing with their life, but they're distracting themselves from the truth, and the truth is that they're dying inside without you. They need to change, they need to face their reality and do something. Okay, you're all I've ever hoped for, you're my dream person. So lots of dream sharing taking place collectively as well. You're my dream person, you're everything I've ever wanted. You're all I've ever hoped for. And some of them can be trying to distract themselves from that, because to be with you and have you in their life, it's scary, it's risky, because having a dream about being with you and actually being with you are two different things. So they perhaps worry that the dream of being together wouldn't perhaps be what the reality is, and you might not want them then. Okay, so they might think, well, what if I'm not everything you want me to be, or you think I can be? They were visited in their dreams by a loved one who told them to trust love. So they may have lost a loved one. And I've got Royal Mail coming as well. This is a delivery. Okay, so this is a delivery that's come to them through the astral realms or through their dreams. They've been visited in a dream by a loved one. It could be an angel. It could be a loved one they know. Like a loved one that's passed over. And it's saying, don't give up on love. Believe in love. You deserve love. So I feel, it could even be they were... they had a visit and a dream from someone in their life who perhaps they worried about how they're going to view the connection, or how they're going to take the connection, or they're going to accept the connection. So, for example, say their mother is still alive and their mother wants them to stay with their karmic partner. They may have a dream where their mother accepts you and them together in a dream, and that's them saying, you can do this. So I feel that they are moving beyond fears about what other people think if they take that mask off. And that's collectively what I need to share. I'm also going to do a message from this, okay? And Razor, I've answered your question, honey. It'll be right back at the beginning. It was pretty much when I first started this live, okay? So, the message we've got coming through for everyone collectively is blue kyanite and blue calcite. I love that we've got two blues, which is connected with Archangel Michael. It's connected with protection, connected with the throat chakra. So there could be some protection around communication, or communication coming in. Yeah, it says blue calcite is connected with clear communication. Okay, so clear communication could be coming in here. Now, this could be from your person directly, or it could be you receive a clear communication through your angels that buoys your faith and gives you spiritual understanding or some kind of guidance, because the blue kyanite is connected with deep meditative states. So when you go within, when you connect with your angels, when you breathe, when you go into a meditation or a dream, or when you connect in the 5D, then that's when you're able to receive guidance, big guidance coming through. So I feel guidance coming through dreams for everyone right now, meditation. And meditation doesn't need to be like deep, drawn out, long meditations. It could be mindful meditation, like you go for a walk, you receive some guidance, or somebody's communicated to you through signs or syncs, or You receive some guidance when you're in a meditative state. So you may even receive a message that comes from your person when you are relaxed and calm. And that's how you're going to attract things in. I'm up to date, guys. Took me 1 hour and 5 minutes to do that. So let me just remove that other message there. Okay, and unpin that as well. Hang on a minute. Unpin message. So I am taking donations again, but you don't need to donate to me to get a question. I'm going to pick out of the chat anyway. So thank you for being here, guys. Okay, it means so much. So really what happened before, if you need to know, if you're wondering why there's 2 lives on today, the first live I did shut down. Okay, I was just talking normal as I do, and it just shut down, said YouTuber's updating, try again later, and then I couldn't resume, or, I couldn't get back into that live. So I wrote down all the donations, and I've just answered them from the previous live. So everything's back up and running now again. So how long have I actually been on for then? Because I went live about 7:30, it's 10:30, 8, 9, 10. So I've been live for 3 hours, just about, with breaks and all the craziness that happens in between. So I'm probably going to stay on perhaps another half an hour, because I've got a few personal readings to do today and other things as well to keep the channel going, as you know. So what we're going to do is I'm going to do Andrew. Guided by Andrew says, could use some guidance, not sure what to do. Should I help her financially or stand firm with my boundaries? She is still seeing the karmic, but says they're just friends and not intimate. Well, first of all, if you feel that it's not the right thing to do, then don't do it. Listen to your intuition. But she's also got to stand on her own 2 feet. She can't keep coming to you when she needs rescuing, because it's not your job to rescue her. So understand that, it says I'm making major changes to be with you, and this is a masculine energy. So I do feel she is making major changes to be with you right now, but that doesn't mean you have to bail her out financially or give to her financially. The angels say synchronicity is all around you, pointing you in the direction you're meant to go in, like a compass. So I feel you're already getting the direction you need. It's like you already intuitively know what to do. And that could be that something inside of you is saying, don't do it, or wait, but again, the thing is, what you have to remember is when you give to your twin, you're giving to yourself. So it's also about knowing that, okay? So we've got Judgment, and we've got the Magician and 5 of Pentacles. So I do feel that she's worried about you judging her for wanting financial help, but she does feel like she's out in the cold, and you have the power to help. So I'm not being guided to give you a yes or a no, Andrew, because it's your decision to make. This is something you've got to go within and work out for yourself. But you are the magician, so you'll always make more money. You'll always have more. And that's what you're being reminded of. It's about you knowing as well you can't miss out on what's meant for you. So if you don't help her, you're still going to have her in your life at some point. It's still going to work out. But you also know there's something, it's like a red flag there, or an alarm bell going off, because the karmic is still around it. Okay, so let's do a yes or a no and see what comes out. We've got yes, no, maybe. Oh my goodness me. So the angels say maybe, yes or no. It's your choice. So I'll read you the guidance around it, okay? And if you're saying a repeated cycle, again, that could be breaking free of that cycle. So there's a message arrives that brings you clarity. Okay, so you may just receive a message from her that brings clarity in, or you just know straight away what to do. It says it might be time to let this go. Okay, you can trust your intuition right now. So again, the angel's saying you can trust your intuition. It might be time to let this go. Now, I'm not saying let her go, but let this go where you don't do it, or you realise, okay, it's a cycle, I need to stop repeating. But you're going to understand something quickly. It's going to make sense to you what to do quickly. And that could be through a message you receive. But again, the thing is, when we help people out with money, even our twin, and I've done a card, an Ariel's deck about this. Okay, let me see if I can find it. Because I can say it, but it's easier for me to just read it out. I bet I can't find the card anyway. So it's really, what it's really about is knowing that that's something else. It's about knowing you're not really helping them. You're just helping them to remain stuck in a cycle of needing to borrow, if that makes sense. I bet I can't find the card, because I can't remember what the top bit is when I created this deck. Let me just see if I can find it. Oh, I clearly needed to put all these cards the right way round, didn't I? Okay. They're all the wrong way round. Okay, yeah, I can't find the card. But what the message is, what I'm trying to say is, if you keep helping her out financially, she's always going to be in a cycle of debt. You know, you have to be cruel to be kind sometimes. She may not be able to get out of the cycle of needing more from you or needing things from you because she's not taking back her power herself. I hope that helps, okay? But the thing is, you know, you're a very intuitive person. You may be seeing 555, so the changes are going on. I don't feel she's lying to you about what's going on with the karmic, but it may not be as straightforward as that. You know, she may be hiding certain things because she needs support. But she does love you and want you. I don't ever get any malice coming from her, anything that isn't genuine. I do feel she does care about you and want you. She just may struggle to get out of certain cycles. I hope that helps, okay? Jasmine, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, I've not been well, so not seen Jack much. I'm sorry you're struggling, honey. Sending you healing. Saw him today for a quick coffee. We didn't have long. How is Jack feeling about us right now? So, how is he feeling about you right now? He's saying to you, you don't realise how perfect you are to me. So you're perfect for him, but he's saying you don't realise how perfect you are to me. So I feel this about how perfect you are to him, like the way he sees you, but also the way you are, the things you do, it's perfect to him. You know, everything you do, it's like, it's the best thing you could do. And he's saying, reassurance, please don't be scared, I'm not going anywhere. So he's not going anywhere, and he's reassuring you of that there, please don't be scared. So what you could be going through is some kind of subconscious fear in some way that could be making you ill in some way. Or you may be worrying about the fact that you haven't had long together, and he's saying, don't be scared, I'm not going anywhere. So he's reassuring you of that. So I want to bring a little message in for you from Archangel Raphael. So what does Archangel Raphael want you to say? Health is your birthright. So know that it's your birthright to be happy, and you know your body better than anyone, so trust in that. So the answer to what's going on is, or the treatment to what's going on is to trust your body and to know that you deserve to be healthy and well. So this could well be some form of ascension symptom you're going through. What else does he want to say to you? Let's bring a spiritual card in. I want to wake up next to you every day. Okay, so he thinks about that in the morning, especially, you know, where he is in his life. He's like, why am I here? Why am I doing this? So he sees you as the Queen of Wands, someone very sexy, you know, and he's coming up as the King of Cups. So you're coming up as well, they give me the Queen of Wands. This is actually the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups. But they show me in my mind the Queen of Wands, like sexy, dynamic, powerful, but also that you have this heart of gold. You know, and he wants to give you his heart, and he's making that decision where we are right now to be able to do that. There could be some blocks still around though, and the furthest timeline out is February. So there could still be blocks around until February. Okay, but he does want to move towards you. So, you know, he does want to make that decision. He does. It's there in his heart and soul and in his mind. It's just doing something about it. Well, you are the perfect match. King and Queen of Cups go together like birds of a feather. But I feel that, you know, this block could be the next 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 months, or between now and February at the latest. But he knows he wants to wake up next to you. I hope that helps, okay? But he's not going anywhere. Joy, great to see you, honey. I'm glad you jumped on and managed to get a question. It's been a bit crazy today. So what does my person want to say to me? We had a lengthy conversation and a lot came to light. So what does he want to say to you? He's saying to you, I didn't know what love felt like until you came along. So you've changed his idea of love. You know, I didn't know what love was. I didn't know what it felt like until you came along. So again, he's reminding you how different it is with you than with anybody else, okay? He's saying, I am bleeding, but you can't see my blood. So he is in pain about this too. He feels like he's bleeding. They give me that song. Is it Leona Lewis? I keep bleeding, bleeding. Love, or is it bleeding love, or something like that? The Leona Lewis, that's popping in my mind. So I feel there'll be messages there. So I am bleeding, but you can't see my blood. I have no words for your kindness and generosity. So hey, bye Victor, see you soon, honey. Thank you, I love you lots. Thank you for all you do. So he sees you as very kind, very generous, very loving. You know, that's how he sees you, and you've changed his heart and you've changed him within. And he's hurting as well because he knows he hurts you with the things he does. So there's a lot of love there, you know, a lot of love that he's bleeding out for you. Trust, I find it hard to trust myself. So he's struggling to trust himself. So he trusts you, he struggles to trust himself. So what else do you need to know? Flying out, you've got, the High Priestess in reverse. So his intuition is telling him what to do, but he may be blocking that. And I feel this also sometimes, the things he does or the things he says can get in the way of your own intuition. So it's like, you know your truth, but sometimes your own intuition perhaps takes a knock, or you're not sure if you should trust what you're feeling. But he's saying, when I run from you, I'm only running from myself. I will do whatever it takes to get back to you. So when he runs from you, he will come back. And he'll do what it takes to come back as well. That's the message. I hope that helps, okay? Copy the cat, thank you for the donation. Hi, let's message from Twin and Angels, please. I think he's on a family trip out the country where the karmic lives, but not sure, since I'm not reaching out until October. So what's the message coming through then? What's the guidance coming through? Where did they go? Goodness me, where did those cards go? Oh, they're there. It's like, where did they go? Right there. So first of all, got Six of Swords. So I do feel there's easier times coming. He is going to communicate. He is actually really worried right now about what you're doing, and he is thinking about coming back to you. So you've got 696. So 696, they're giving me that as a number sequence. 696. So you may see that number, okay? So I need to read you that out first. So 696 says, your angels are encouraging you to trust in the flow of life. So you're being asked to trust this process right now, the flow of the way things are happening. Particularly if you feel as though things have slowed down recently. So you may feel things have slowed down because he's on this trip, you're not communicating. The angels say surrender your constant need to be busy and remember that less is more. So I feel what that message is saying is less is more. Less is more. So what that means is he may be giving less, but that's actually more right now. Okay, that's his screen name number. Well, there you go. So the angels are speaking to you in that way. So he's asking you to trust the flow right now, because I feel that things are going to get easier. I do feel he's having some sleepless nights. Maybe you are too, because you're both, feeling the same way, but he's going to return anyway. So he is definitely coming back to you. And whether that's October or whenever it is, he's definitely coming back to you. They show me, I know this is a house in the background, but they show me a dog. I can see a wagging tail in that house, which is really weird. So I feel you're going to have loyalty in a life together, okay? You've got, because of you, I believe in love, magic and destiny, and I'm working on balancing my shadow side. So on this trip, whatever he's doing, he's balancing his shadow side, he's missing you, he's having sleepless nights. This is September, he's having sleepless nights about you, and you may be picking up on that too. He may be watching you as well at night. So he could be watching you on social media, but he is going to return. I mean, this could even happen around the 6-week mark. So it could be 6 weeks from now, it could be the 6th of October, but I have to give you the furthest out timeline, which is June, okay? So I don't feel it's anywhere near June, but it could be if things get in the way or, whatever happens. So, but he's definitely going to come forward to you, and he's going to take that leap of faith to give me fear. So don't worry about what's going on with him, just know it's a slow process, but it's happening for the right reason. The fact that you got that number is a huge confirmation of the journey itself. I hope that helps, okay? Saranga, thank you for the donation. What's next in the journey, and what's Kashif's exact feelings for me? Okay, so what's next for you in the journey? Let's see, what's next in the journey? Knight of Swords, something spontaneous is going to happen. And releasing burdens, so let me see what the other, quite a few cards flew out here. You got the Hermit, the Queen of Wands. So I feel the message here for you is, take back your power in the silence. Okay, so if there's silence between you right now, take back your power during this silent time. Realise how powerful you actually are. Remember who you are as the Queen of Wands. You are strong and you're powerful, you are sexy, you are strong. So the sunflower stands alone. So this may be a time for you actually to do a lot of healing on yourself as well as he prepares to move forward. So I feel he's got too many burdens right now to actually take action towards you. Okay, it will be spontaneous when he does. So understand you're manifesting this connection right now, and you can focus on writing, creative outlets, things you can do spiritually to boost your vibration. So it could be creative writing, it could be other creative outlets you have, spiritual practices, things that help you to feel strong within yourself during the silent time, or this time of processing, because right now he's carrying around a lot of burdens and he doesn't want to give those burdens to you either, so you're being protected. So I feel that there's going to be some spontaneous connection coming in, or some spontaneous action happening. Could be from October onwards, it could be after October though, because I feel he's carrying burdens in October, but he could still come forward at that time. Okay, so there's going to be a spontaneous action he's going to take towards you. And it may even be because he's feeling burdened that he reaches out anyway. You know, he wants you to lighten his load in some way, or, you know, he's thinking about you. So he is thinking about you. He may also see this connection as a bit of a burden because it brings up change and, you know, his dark side and connecting with his ego and all of that. So that can feel like a burden. So the message is find peace. Ultimately, how he feels about you is he wants you to be happy. No matter what, he wants you to be happy. Of course he does. He wants you to find peace. He wants you to be at peace. And he wants to be happy too. He wants to be at peace. So give it the time. Yeah, you're feeling burned at the moment. You've got to find this peace. Okay, so ultimately he wants you to be happy and he wants you to be at peace. But I don't feel he's ready yet to move forward. So go within and find yourself at this time. That's the message. I hope that helps, okay? Oracle of Tenfold, thank you for the donations, honey. So first of all, we got Shabum's current feelings for Priyanka next action. So what is S thinking about P? Okay, what is S thinking about P? Okay, so what S is saying is, I don't have much to offer right now, exhaustion. So he feels tired, drained. Again, there could be burdens there. So he feels like right now he can't give much to you. Okay, so he may be holding back for that reason. He may also be tired and drained and, you know, a bit fed off. So the way you challenge me makes me respect you even more. So you're teaching him to take action. You're teaching him to respect you. You're teaching him to take leadership in this connection. So you perhaps pulling back your energy and focusing on you is working for the connection. And also, it's about you knowing who you are. He sees you as beautiful on the inside and the outside. And I feel that's something you're perhaps learning right now. So you can affirm it. I am beautiful. I am beautiful on the inside and outside. And what he dreams about is holding you in his arms. That's what he wants to do. So his next action would be, if he could do anything, it would be to hold you in his arms. But he feels like he hasn't got much to give right now. Okay, what else does he want you to know? He's saying, when I can hold you again, I'll never let you go. So I feel his intention is to come forward and hold you when he can never let you go. Even though you're not with me, my love for you grows every day. So this love is growing. And there's something about holding you in his arms he wants to do. So what's his next action? What's his next action? His next action is doing the work on himself. So at the moment, there's nothing like really physically going to show up. It's more, he's doing the inner work. He's doing the healing. He could be working on his business or his job as well, getting money in the bank. So that's what he's working on. I hope that helps, okay? And then you say, when will S break up completely? When will S and H break up completely? Okay, when will Sabra and Hitesh, when will they break up completely? Okay, when will they break up completely? Well, when they decide to, okay, because you've got the Magician, they've got to do it. There's a delay around it right now. There's a delay for a reason. There's still lessons being learned in that situation. When they take control, or when either of them take control. She's using him. Yeah, but you can see that. That's up for him to realise. It's a lesson he has to learn. Okay, there's a delay for a reason. There's a lesson being learned. So you can see that, yes, but remember, you can't control other people. You can't control what they see, what they do, how they act. So you've got to let go and surrender and have faith that right now there is something being learned in that situation. And when the time is right, he'll take control and end it. But it's not yet. So I can't give you a when because there's still lessons being learned. I can't give you a when because it's not showing. I can only give you what's showing. Okay, so there's no timeline around this because there's still a lesson being learned and you've got to get okay with that. I hope that helps, okay? Jacinta, thank you for the donation, honey. I'm going to say actually after Sophia's donation, no more donations so I can catch up and answer some people in the chat, okay? Because obviously this is my second live and I've been live for like over 3 hours. So we're going to do, Sophia says... Oh no, Jacinta next, then Sophia. So Jacinta says, where's your question? Can't see. Jacinta, I can't see question on. You need to put me your question in. Let me do Sophia and then I'll come back to you. So I can't see Jacinta's question because I've been on long enough, Nia. So I've put a hold on donation so I can actually catch up again. Because I've been in this my second live. So you've got to understand I've been live now for nearly 4 hours. Okay, 7, 8, 9, 10, 3, yeah, nearly 4 hours I've been live for over both lives. So Sophia says, anything new in love or work for me? So what's coming in for you? This is for Sophia. What's coming in love or work for you? So the message is Flint. It says rites of passage. So whatever is meant for you in love and work is on the way. So it's like a rite of passage. You deserve love. You deserve like work that's satisfying to you, that's successful. But I feel you're in a transformation phase. So I feel you're working towards or you're moving towards what's truly meant for you. So like whatever's meant for you is coming in. Okay, so the first message is what's coming new for you in love? What's coming for you in love? So I feel you're transitioning to the next stage of your journey. That's what you need to know. And what's coming in work? So in work, first of all, you've got the Knight of Wands, the Sun, and the Two of Cups. So adjustments are coming in to enjoy your work. So I feel what's coming in work for you is enjoying what you're doing. Enjoying it, feeling good. You could actually get friendships from this as well. Being around people that you enjoy being around. It could be a partnership. There could be love through work as well. But I feel this is more about you really enjoying what you're doing and making the adjustments you need to make in work to make that happen. This could also be something happening around April time or Easter time. So by Easter time, you may feel like you're absolutely living your best life at work, your best work life. With love, yeah, very likely a decision is happening to bring the person you want in or the person you're manifesting in with an open heart. So just be open to love, be open, don't put barriers around your heart, be ready for whatever comes your way. And I feel what you're manifesting is someone who's very loving and kind, like you've got a King of Cups, so it could be a water sign, but this is someone who's more likely to open their heart to you, but they do have a dark side. You know, the dark side of the King of Cups is they run away, they've got hermit energy, they procrastinate, they overthink, they can pull away, they've got a hard shell. So just have faith that the right person's coming. I feel the decisions are happening now to move things into place. I hope that helps, okay? Okay, Ox fan, thank you for the donation. Good morning, Liz. Message from my person in the divine. So what does your person want you to know? Your person is saying intuition. I'm following my inner compass, okay? So they are listening to their intuition about what to do next, about how to move forward towards you. Okay, that's what they're working on. So I feel your person's becoming more intuitive and allowing themselves to focus upon that, okay? Yeah, I am love. So your person's recognizing that they are love, that they're more than fear. You know, it's about them taking control of their life to move forward. Yeah, dealing with their own fears and insecurities, especially at night, to gather strength to move forward. No more donations, please. Okay, so they feel the love and everything that they have for you very deeply. There's a lot of passion there. And what you have to do is let go. So the message from the divine for you is let go. Okay, let go, breathe, release, heal. Find strength within yourself. Don't worry about things or overthink because the love is meant to be. So the love is meant to be. Okay, and your person knows it. So it feels like right now, in September, okay, you're finding the strength to move forward and let go. So there may be a lot of healing taking place to bring you together between now and April. Let's bring one more card in. What else do you need to know? We've got, even though you're not with me, my love for you grows every day. So this love is getting stronger and more powerful. Okay, but both of you are finding the strength to move this forward at the right time. So I feel in September where we are, you may have had some fear, worry, stress coming up, and that's being healed now. I hope that helps, okay? So I'm going to do Sophia here and then do Jacinta. So Sophia says, reading on me and A in next action. So what's the next action coming through in your connection? Okay, what's the next action coming through? So we've got the world, completion. So completion of a cycle. So if you're in separation, you're going to come back into contact. And whatever it is that's in the way, there's going to be a completion. Yeah, it's going to be a new beginning, especially between now and February. But I feel what you're wanting to happen, what you have a vision of happening is coming into place. Okay, so keep your vision. So the angels are asking you to hold your vision about what it is you want in the future with your person, what you want to occur, because that's coming. But I feel it's coming in the new year. Okay, so I feel January, February is potent for your connection. You may feel stronger since June. Maybe you went through something in June, it's made you stronger. You've been through some healing. There's been a completion. Enjoy your freedom right now. Enjoy being with you, because that's what's working for you. So what's A's next action? Yeah, 10 of Cups. He definitely wants the relationship with you. I feel he's going to walk away from something first, though. So walking away from something to have this 10 of Cups with you. Walking away from something to make it happen the right way with you. And that's the vision you have. That's what you want. Okay, and you may have to walk away from your own fears or insecurities or stress as well. He's saying, I'm a mess right now. So he's a mess because he's got to walk away from something or release something first. Okay, that's what he's doing. He's saying to you, I'm on a journey of self-discovery. So let him discover himself. Let him find his way. Okay, the next action is to have the vision of what you want. So his next action is to move on from what's holding him back to actually be with you. I hope that helps, okay? Jacinta says, Pete posted a video in which a girl says, where are the men with no side gals? The reply on it is, away from the drama with men camping and driving. What does he mean with this video? How is he feeling about me in the 3D? So what is he trying to say to you with that video? Okay, he wants to have a conversation. He wants to tell you how much he loves you. So he's trying to tell you in his own way that he wants you, he wants a commitment. He doesn't want to mess about. That's what I'm connecting with. He said, I'm no longer confused about this connection. So in a way, that's his way of showing you that he's not confused anymore about his feelings. That you have no idea how much he loves you, and he wants to have a heart-to-heart and tell that to you. Okay? He said, I'm completing a cycle and preparing for union. So it's like he's showing you whatever he's done, whether it's been playing the field or messing you around or whatever it is, he's stopping doing that so he can move forward towards you in a more abundant way, a more clear way. He said, abundance is mine and my karma is repaid in kind. So I'm feeling there's an end of a cycle coming in here. And you may see 999 or 888 to show that to you. So it's his way of showing you that he's changing. And things are changing between the two of you for the better. So look on the bright side of this. Instead of worrying and stressing and, overthinking everything, look at the positive in this. Trust the love you share. You're being guided, even if it doesn't feel that way. All the chaos, all the upheaval, it's going behind you. So what I'm seeing is you're being guided together. And it's his way of showing, not really even you, it's his way of showing the world that he's healing and growing. That things are improving in the connection. I hope that helps, okay? So Oracle says, which place would be best, Spain or Italy financially? Well, obviously, whatever you feel guided to. So let's get a card about Spain and a card about Italy. Okay, card about Italy. So for Spain, we've got the lovers. So Spain may be good for love. Let's just see what Italy is. Hierophant, commitment. So I feel out of the two, it's like, both places would be amazing, okay? But I feel Spain is a bit more flirty, a bit more fun, a bit more frivolous. And Italy is more about commitment and marriage and strength and, getting commitment in what you want. So obviously I say marriage, but you're asking about financial. So I feel the stability is going to be in Italy, but there'd be more fun, maybe even more lessons in Spain. So I feel out of the two what I've got coming through is Italy. Okay, that's what I'm being drawn to for your question, that's where you're going to feel perhaps more stable, and that's where there's going to be more commitment. Okay, but regarding Spain, it's like love or, because there's commitment in both. Because you got the lovers and the Hierophant. So the lovers is connected with Spain, the Hierophant is connected with Italy. So you may even get your own conclusions from these cards. That's the message, okay? You're saying, financially job, dear, and will I go? Yeah, I know that, but what I'm trying to say to you is, you've got to understand that financially, okay, it feels like it'd be more fruitful. But if both would be fruitful, I can't say which because both have got lessons there, both have got fruit there. Okay, but I feel there's going to be more stability, commitment in work or career in Italy. Okay, there's going to be more fun and joy and laughter and whatever else in Spain. That's the message. Okay, that's what's coming through. And whether it's in 2026 is up to you. whether you believe that you can have that, whether you start manifesting it now. But both are possibilities, but both would be enjoyable for you. So there's no reason why you couldn't perhaps experience both in some way. And I feel there's opportunity for love in both places too, whether it's with the same person or whether it's with someone different. But there's opportunities in both. That's the message, okay? I want to do a message for Melissa from Spy Dude. I treated you like an option and I'm sorry. So he's apologising for making you feel that way because of his circumstances. What else does he want to say to you? What else does Spy Dude want to say? He's saying to you, I don't want to hide any longer. He's after his freedom so he can pursue you. So he wants to be free so he can pursue you and not make you feel like you're an option in his life, which you're not. He's saying, abundance is mine and my karma is repaid in kind. So I feel like he knows when he's with you, he's going to receive his payment in kind. You know, you're going to make up for all the chaos he's been through, in other words. I trust my intuition and my ability to manifest all that I desire. And I feel that's you. So you know you can manifest whatever it is that you're wanting. I'm ready for a positive new beginning. He wants that with you. He's saying, I'm living in the moment. That's you. So you're living more in the moment. And you're saying, I'm releasing old expectations and desired outcomes. So you're more in the flow. And that's attracting him into you. So he wants you. Let me bring one more card in. Yeah, I feel so much beauty, harmony, and sweetness and shelter between us. So he feels that you're his home, your stability. I find everything about you pleasurable and irresistible. Give in to me my touch, my taste, my lust. So, you know, the pleasure. You're irresistible. He can't help himself when he thinks about you. So you know what he does when he watches you. And he can't help himself. I hope that helps, okay? So I'm just going to answer a couple more. We're going to do Daisy, current thoughts of R. So what is R thinking about? I'm grateful that you came into my life. So R is very grateful for you that you came into his life, that you helped him. Okay. Yeah, he's saying to you, your beauty and strength intimidate me. I'm admiring you from afar and watching you because the thought of losing you gives me anxiety. So he is a little bit afraid of losing you. I feel there is abandonment wounds there as well. So he's healing those abandonment wounds to be able to be with you. I hope that helps. I want to do Prosper. Just seeing Prosper. Hi, Liz, what do I need to know personally? Will Mr. P marry me? Okay. He's got a blocked heart chakra right now. He feels emotionally distant because of that. So there's some wounding around commitment or there's some wounding around his love life. Yeah, he's missing you though. And I feel eventually you'll get what you want, but you have to be very patient with this because he's been hurt in the past or there's been some kind of situation he's been involved in the past, whether it's a childhood situation or it's a past relationship. So he's been very hurt in the past and there's tears and emotion there and it's like he's shut his heart down because of that and you're opening it up. Okay, so I do feel he's going to offer that to you eventually, but it's slow going, it's taking time. So you're learning to have patience with this. But if you're patient enough and trusting enough and you don't force it, you're going to have what you desire, what you deserve, what you need, what you want. But right now he's blocked and he can't give it to you at this moment. I hope that helps, okay? G. Lucia says, my twin and I are in separation. This time it feels for good. It's never for good. Never for good if you're twin flames. It's never for good. Take it for someone who knows on this journey 28 years. Contemplation, he wants to make the right decision. He's not over for good. He just wants to make the right decision. He doesn't want to mess you around anymore. He doesn't want to hurt you or himself. So it's not over for good. There's just a timing to it. Okay. Yeah, he's saying separation is an illusion. So isn't that powerful to come out? Because he's reminding you that you're never separate anyway because you are one soul. So you live within each other. So you've got to look beyond the physical separation. That's only an illusion. It's only an illusion. Okay. What else do you need to know? Yeah, King of Wands is loyal to you regardless of what the physical circumstances are. So you've got to give it time because he wants to show up in a loyal, proper way. I hope that helps, okay? And Chai says, hi Liz, I think it's over between me and DM. Something isn't right. It's never over. Everyone listening, understand it's never over with twin flames. There may be a delay, but the delay creates the way. So Chai, what's the message? Yeah, 5 of Wands, there's conflict right now. You're actually being protected, okay? 4 of Swords, reflect, go within, meditate, connect with him in the 5D. The fact that you're not being guided to be with him right now is actually a blessing in disguise, because there is conflict. You're being protected. Look at the rainbow. So spend your time through meditation, connect with him in the 5D, work with your angels, have faith in the process. It's not over, it's just beginning. Yeah, I'm completely devoted to you, he's saying. He's saying, I may be surrounded by friends and family, but deep down I feel misunderstood. It doesn't feel safe for me to open up. Now you've got protection here. So your journey is protected. It's not over, it's just not the right time. I feel 4 weeks of contemplation. I hope that helps, okay? No donations or milestones, please, guys, because I'm going off. But I will do Julia, obviously. Can I ask for guidance in my life? Last few months, very painful and dark. Can I ask for a message from P? So I'm sorry you've been going through it, honey. So the message coming through is your eyes are the windows to the soul. So you may be feeling emotional. You may need to have a good cry. Just know that you are supported and loved. No matter what's going on, you have support from your angels. You're never alone. Okay, but you may be feeling emotional. So you may need to have a good cry. Maybe you feel like you've done lots of crying over the last few months, okay? But it makes you stronger. So you've got the bloodstone. There's an all-round healing coming in. This is a good sign. So whatever you've been through is going to get better. There's a light at the end of the tunnel. They're giving me that song out of Rocky Horror Show. There's a light, okay? There's a light coming in for you. So you are supported right now and loved. Loved so much more than you know. Okay, so it's going to get better. That's what you need to be aware of. Oh, no problem, honey. I've had a nightmare this morning with one of the first live I did shut itself down. And then I had to come back on and answer all the donations. So I got into a tizzy as always. So what your twin is saying to you, I feel emotionally numb. They're just surviving right now. So P is surviving right now, getting through each day. Okay, letting go of what no longer serves them, this cycle. So they're in a cycle right now of eat, sleep, repeat, numb to life, numb. Okay, because you're not together and there's things that they're not doing that they need to do, which is closing out a cycle to let go of this cycle of eat, sleep, repeat, which isn't serving them. It's not living, is it? It's not thriving. It's just surviving. So that's what he needs to do. And that may also be what you've been connecting with too. So I feel there's like an all-round healing happening to bring a new cycle in. Yeah, there's conflict around him as well that you're being protected from. So just understand that you're being protected right now. I hope that helps, okay? I want to do Crystal says, message from Daniel, please, currently silent. So what's the message from Daniel for you? I treated you like an option, I'm sorry. So he realises he's messed you about and he doesn't want to do that again, and that's what he's processing. That's why he's silent. I'm entwined in the thought of finding you one day. So he's thinking about how he can come forward again, how he can reach out, how he can find you again one day. So he doesn't know when it's going to be, but he is fantasizing about it. Okay, how do I move this forward? What do I do? So he's communicating with you through telepathy right now, and he's saying, I feel you naked. So he's thinking about you naked, he's fantasizing about you. He's saying, can you feel me when I'm kissing you? Okay, so he's thinking, there's a lot of vivid dreams taking place. And he's saying, you see right through me and it freaks me out. Okay, so, you make him feel vulnerable, naked. So he's trying to work out how to come forward. He said, I will do whatever it takes to get back to you at the right time. But right now I'm on a journey of self-discovery. I hope that helps, okay? Okay, guys, I'm going off because, it's time. So thank you for everyone who jumped in. I'll probably be live again tomorrow. Around 8 a.m. Hopefully no technical issues in tomorrow's live. YouTube doing updates. I can see I've done no more donations. I will do this one, but I'm going off. So Akshay says, will I get a government job and tell me about relationships? So please understand I am going off now, okay? You just breathe there, okay? So will I get a government job? You've got the Empress. You have the power to make anything happen in your life. Don't let the ego drag you down. You've got the devil there. So overthinking, stressing. The angel's saying to you, you've got to believe in yourself to get that job. You can do it, but don't let the ego get in the way. It's only your mind that causes problems, telling you that you're not good enough. In your relationship, you also want commitment. So you may be waiting for the right relationship that can give you commitment. That's what you're manifesting or wanting. So I feel the commitment or the relationship that's coming in for you will be a committed one, like marriage, okay? Loyalty, there's no one else like you. So you have to believe in yourself. There's no one else like you. So you can do anything you put your mind to. So if you believe in yourself and affirm there's no one like me, then you know that you can achieve and do any job you put your mind to. Because there's no one like you, you're a loyal person, so why wouldn't they want you? And it's the same with relationships. If someone doesn't want you, it's their loss. You've got to remember there's no one like you. So you deserve someone who's going to honour you and cherish you and show up for you every single day the right way. And I feel that's what you're manifesting. I hope that helps, okay? I did see another question. Let me just see where it was, just see if I can see it. I want to do just one card because I'm getting Luke coming through there, but I don't think you've asked a question, but I've just been drawn to you. So I want to pull a card for Luke, okay? What's the message for Luke? The message for you is Black Obsidian, soul cleansing. So you may be cleansing your soul right now. There may be a lot of healing taking place around you in your life. You may be purging a lot of things out. So you may want to use Black Obsidian to assist with this purging. So if things are leaving your life, people, situations, it's all happening for the right reasons to bring in a new beginning. Okay, I'm going to pull a collective message for everyone to end this live. We've got citrine, abundance and prosperity. So focus on your blessings, everyone. Maybe use citrine as well. It will bring money in for you. It will bring abundance and success. But focus on your blessings. Say thank you for each and every one. And that's going to manifest and create more in your life. That will open doors where there are walls. It will create big changes. So focus on your blessings and the magic will happen. So I hope this helps. I'm sending everyone so much love. Thank you for being here, guys. Sorry about all the chaos today with the the first live turning off and all of that. Thank you for being with me. Thanks to my moderators as well. It means so much. So thank you to all of you. And I'll see you soon. Hoping to be live again tomorrow. So have a great day. I'm sending you lots of love and I'll see you soon.